Every single time I have a wrestling topic, I preface it by saying that I don't watch wrestling anymore. I used to watch it heavy as a kid, probably a little not as heavy, but still in my younger teenage years. And once I started getting into my 20s and late 20s, I just stopped watching it. You know, I may watch the highlights of a pay-per-view here and there. I may watch and check up on the results of a WrestleMania or a Summer Jam or something like that, but I don't watch wrestling. That's just what it is. And no offense to anyone that does watch wrestling. I'm not here bashing it. I'm not here bashing you guys or girls. I'm just saying, hey, I am not a wrestling fan anymore. I don't know what's going on. I don't know half the fighters. I don't know half any of them. I know Roman Reigns, and I know some of the older people. Like I know Randy Orton's still fighting. I don't know if Jeff Hardy still fights. I don't know. But it was announced, or John Cena announced that he will be retiring from wrestling. First of all, I didn't know John Cena was 47 years old. That in and of itself was crazy. I'm like, wait, what? John Cena's 47? God damn. I didn't know that. But what I do know, and why I wanted to end the show with this, is because now this happened, I think, about a week ago. And while I didn't say it on Wednesday's episode, it just fell through the cracks, which I apologize. I did need to speak on it at least now, or at least this episode. I'm not saying that if it wasn't for certain players, if it wasn't for certain people, there wouldn't be sports. Like, I will never go on there and say that if it wasn't for Michael Jordan, we wouldn't have the NBA. If it wasn't for Serena Williams, if it wasn't for Roger Federer, we wouldn't have tennis. If it wasn't for, let's say, Babe Ruth, Barry Bonds, we wouldn't have baseball. I'm not saying that. If it wasn't for Tom Brady, we wouldn't have football. I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is you can look at those players. You can look at a Michael Jordan and connect the popularity spiking in the NBA because of him. While I think that we would still have basketball would not be a premier sport, in my opinion, if it wasn't for the likes of a Michael Jordan or Magic Johnson or Larry Bird or Allen Iverson or Kobe Bryant or LeBron James. Players and their popularity and obviously their skill helped it grow to what it is today. Obviously there would be football if Joe Montana wasn't playing, but because of the popularity of Joe Montana and Jerry Rice and Dan Marino and John Elway and Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady and Randy Moss, that is the reason why Lawrence Taylor. That's the reason why football is so big. When you look at wrestling, there's a few names that are synonymous with wrestling. WWE, WWF. There's a few names that's synonymous with it. There's a few names that you can look directly at their success and credit the popularity of the sport because of them. Hulk Hogan's one of them. You can feel how you feel about, his personal life and some of his beliefs. Cool. I'm not here speaking on that. But what I am speaking is wrestling would not be as big as it was if it wasn't for someone like a Hulk Hogan, someone like a Ric Flair, someone like a Stone Cold Steve Austin, someone like a Shawn Michaels, someone like a Triple H, someone like The Rock, someone like Undertaker, and someone like John Cena. Just like there's a generation of people now that are going to say that Kevin Durant is their favorite player, or Steph Curry is their favorite player of all time, or there's people that say LeBron James is the greatest of all time. That's their point of view. There is a generation of people that's saying that, or that is going to say, and that say currently, that John Cena not only is the greatest wrestler of all time, but he is the most popular wrestler of all time, or he is he's the person that got them into wrestling. When moments like this happen, this is one of the rare times where wrestling, WWE, wrestling and real life kind of collide. Not in a bad way. But this is one of those rare times, because when you look at these figures, when you look at someone like an Undertaker, when you look at someone like John Cena, it never really comes into your mind that these are real people. And just like in real life, these people have to retire, have to hang it up sometime. Again, I was more shocked at the fact that John Cena's 47. I was like, oh shit, this nigga kind of old to be jumping off of ropes, doing you can't see me celebrations. He's kind of old. His body at some point ain't gonna take it. These are real people. When the Undertaker retires, I'm like, damn, the Undertaker retired, and then you look at his age, like, oh shit, he's over 50. Hold on now, he's been doing this for a good minute. When Ric Flair retires, like, damn, Ric Flair. I was like, hold up, he's over 60. Lord, have mercy, I'm not saying that we wouldn't have a WWE. I'm not saying that it wouldn't be popular. But what I am saying is John Cena is one of those names that you can attach the growth, the popularity, the success to the sport to him. Not just him, but him. John Cena is one of the pillars of the WWE. And this is me saying congratulations to his retirement, because as we're seeing with a lot of wrestlers, a lot of people in high energy, high octane sports, a lot of times you don't get to leave on your own terms, especially 47. So this is me saying congratulations to John Cena for announcing his retirement from in-ring competition. And this is me acknowledging how important John Cena was to the success and the growth of WWE, and how there's a lot of kids that he is their GOAT. I keep hitting this mic. There's a lot of kids that he is their GOAT, and rightfully so. So congratulations and shouts out to John Cena for being able to do what you want to do on your own terms. Shouts out to you. And I guess from the kid and teenage me, because he was wrestling when I was watching, when I was a teenager. Thank you for being entertaining a lot of my teenage years. Oh man, you stayed to the end of the video. I appreciate you. If you like what you saw, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you'll never miss any content from your boy. You can also go back and watch past episodes, past clips, and don't forget that the Unpopular Podcast, new episodes drop every Wednesday and Saturday. Appreciate you.